We've got some walking wounded. I have a ballistic vest here for any of our individuals that are entering the red zone.
Rescuers braved gunfire to evacuate the injured outside the Pulse Nightclub, but dispatch recordings detail an agonizing 3-hour wait to help those trapped inside.
We're just waiting for OPD to clear the building for possible more patients.
We're being told possibly up to 15 remaining in the club that are barricaded in.
The first to get help, victims shot in the parking lot and survivors in the club who somehow managed to escape the gunman.
We're being told there's possibly a couple that may be coming out as we speak. All right, they're coming out. Eight coming out.
There were so many victims, ambulances had to shuttle back and forth constantly between the club and hospitals during the 3-hour standoff.
Until you're told otherwise, every time you transport a patient, please return back to the scene.
We've got at least 15 boards strapped and ready.
This OMC, only trauma alerts if they're walking, talking, anything else, need to go to another unit.
But then...
The shooter's made his way down to ORMC. The shooter's at ORMC now.
Okay, we're going to let OPD confirm that's the guy before we do anything else.
A medic unit reported shots fired at the hospital.
We've had actual shots fired out here in New York.
Chief from ORMC, right now we have active fired shots outside. We can't take any more. We have staff quarantine right now.
They're reporting shots fired outside of ORMC.
This is ORMC. We have the shooter currently inside ORMC. We cannot take any more. We're on lockdown.
Shooters contained inside ORMC. No patients to ORMC.
The hospital is just a few blocks away from the nightclub, so the medic was probably confusing sound of gunfire from the shooting scene as coming from the hospital.
We can start taking units again.
Lockdown lifted at ORMC. Transport, you copy?
Then comes the first hint why officers didn't storm the club immediately to rescue the hostages trapped inside.
Have to bring the bomb truck. Stand by for a location.
And Hazmat 1, EOD response.
Do you want the full EOD response or just Hazmat with a bomb truck?
Bomb truck, applicable, bomb text.
Then, at 5:02 a.m., firefighters heard 2 explosions.
Chief, is that us?
That was a breach. That was a breach.
It was the flashbang grenades tossed by the SWAT team to stun the shooter.
Are we going to need to move the bomb unit? It was a breach from the county. I repeat, a breach.
Look at that, just shooting back and forth.
Orlando to command, we have shots fired on scene. OPD's requested you stay back, don't enter the scene.
Command all units, position of cover behind your apparatus.
Oh my God, people are getting shot, dude.
Get out of here.
Oh my God.
Position of cover, all personnel. If I can see your face, you're not in a position of cover.
If you could send somebody to their command post, they have an officer injury.
I need your most accessible rescue. We have an officer that needs medical attention. I believe there's a possibility that OPD just loaded the guy up.
Possibly an OPD officer.
And is heading your way. It'll be an OPD officer.
That was the officer shot in the head, but saved by his Kevlar helmet.
We're being asked by OPD to move back 1,000 feet from the building in question, so we're going to need to reposition all your units further north.
With the gunman dead and firefighters forced to stay back, police officers immediately switched into rescue mode, taking the wounded directly to the hospital nearly as close as the ambulances.
Okay, they've had some victims come out. Apparently, OPD's loaded a few of them up in a pickup truck and just driven them direct to ORMC. We're trying to get them to come through treatment so that we can triage accordingly. Give me a number of transports and number of deceased.
We have an approximate number only, and that is 26.
26 is the best number we can give you right now.